Howdy, this is Piper the Sailor Man, Sailor the Piper Man, here, coming to you this afternoon. Man, it's so dark. It got dark real quick. It's only 6:30. It's pitch black out there. So how you guys doing? Yeah, I'm over here, cleaning my Norden. Pipe, I tend to use this, go in there, clean it out. Try to do it every other day. And then I use these little brushes, which are convenient. I purchased that Pipe and Cigars. They have these little brushes. What's interesting that they have really tiny one, right? Then they have them different sizes up, and they do me really good. Then I got this one here. I just ordered some. It's really sturdy. You can bend it a little bit for vent pipes. So I go in here. Common sense. I hate the how-to videos. I really do. This is random thoughts today. I hate the how-to videos. How to do this, how to smoke, how to hold the pipe. It's kind of like I think Monchak kind of goes overboard with that. What kind of pipe smoker do you want to be? What kind is there? I mean, it's like, I love the guy. He's good for beginners and everything. But it's like he answers his own questions. So he went to Boswell too. But he didn't show much. I don't know what the whole thing is about Boswell. I didn't see that many pipes there. Our shop. I mean, I don't want to compare it to his shop. His I don't know where his shop is compared to our shop. Our shop was like mahogany wood, oak, roaring 20s when everything was made out of wood, Art Deco. So his was, I don't know. I didn't get it. Maybe it's the atmosphere, friendly atmosphere. We had that same atmosphere, even though it's in the city. Everybody that came in was not from New York. We're from everywhere else, the South, and they loved it because it was like it's family run. It's a mom and pop shop. It wasn't run by Davidoff or Dunhill Corporation. Their first thing is money, and to drive other tobacco shops out of business and become like a lot of these mega churches, drive the small little country preachers away. And, I know about that stuff, man. I remember going to some Christian conferences, all these pastors at a hotel, all dressed up. I think they were called the Word of Faith room. I just went because I was invited, so I go there. Everything was so over the top. They had orchestra. Everybody's all dressed. I was like, where is this? Is this Easter or what? And it was before the grunge mega church movement came in. Then it seems like it goes through fads. First it was mega church. Paul Young Cho had this, I don't know, 10,000 member church, 500,000 over there in Korea. I said, now how can he actually pastor them? How can you actually get to know a pastor? I don't care, even if it's a big mosque. I mean, you just a number, So I always like those small churches, about 120. You get to know the people, invite you over for some fellowship, and the pastor has one-on-one, and you're going out bowling, you're going out fishing, or whatever with the pastor, and you develop the small community. But when this mega church thing came, man, you just a number. if and then they had like 6, 7 pastors that were like clones of the pastor, of the original pastor. So it's like, can I talk to the pastor? Oh, well, he's busy now. Oh, I can't. I said, yeah, it's very important, you know. Oh, sorry, he's flying to another church he has. I said, again, a pastor fly around to different churches. I said, what's up with that? You know, the whole line is, thus says the Lord. You know, once they say God told me to do it, you can't question them. Really, God told you to do it. God told you to have 5 churches, and you're not in any of them. You know, and you know, I don't know, man. I'm not about that. I like to read Acts chapter 2, where it was simple. A lot of the early Christians met in caves. A lot of early Muslims met in caves. Buddhists met in caves. It wasn't your religious persuasion. It was no organizations, huge organizations, where there was like some kind of pecking order. You know. I'm gonna prepare this. Uh, no, I think I'm not gonna do English blend. I don't feel English. I don't feel English blend. You know, sometimes they over exaggerate. Oh, English blend. I can't touch the aromatic stuff. You get so full of it. You know, say those people that always put down like the gray bowl pipes and they put down this is because they never smoked it. They never experienced. I mean, a pharmacy. They weren't around. For pharmacy, you can go in there. Pharmacy, you can get a lot of stuff back in the days. You know, and they don't get it. You know that memories are important when it comes to like to pipers. You know, the guy who gave you your first pipe, and when you bought your first pipe, and you had your first smoke, what did you smoke? And you saw, what was sold, Velvet, Ranger, Half and Half. Uh, those were the big companies at the time that were able to distribute. They put down Captain Black, man. But Captain Black did so much for the pipe industry. They made pipes. They were able to distribute it all over the world at one time. And everywhere you had Black and Pipe. Now people put it down. Well, you had Exodus. Okay, it's not your favorite tobacco. So what gives when you first start? Majority of the guys when they first started did not start with a Dunhill pipe. So and then what's that? Dunhill, you gotta have Dunhill. It's prestigious. Sometimes the Brits go overboard with that. I mean, I love them and everything. They fought with my uncle to protect my uncle in North Africa. He fought side by side with them. He met a lot of great chaps, But sometimes they go overboard with it's got to be English blend. It's got to be an English pipe. It's got to be an English this, English that. Oh, come on. Same thing with Americans. Oh, if it ain't American, it's got to be Missouri pipe. Okay, I understand. Tradition. Sometimes we go overboard with tradition, and then we, instead of enjoying your tradition, enjoying your culture and everything, you don't have to put somebody else down. Why put them down, But see, I got this one, Tunnel. Random thoughts, and you're constantly seeing it. It's like they listen to somebody else. Somebody else says, I don't like Captain Black. So they say, I don't like Captain Black. And you ask them, you tried it? Well, I tried one blend and this blend and that blend. Captain Black Royal, which is my favorite of the Captain Black blend, still tastes the same 40 years. Same. I'm sure the tobacco is the topping. the base and the topping they put in there. But it's good. It's all good. Somebody tells me, try this tobacco. I'll try it and go, well, it's okay if you like it. I don't prefer it. I like a lot of aromatics. I like the taste. I like a sweet tasting tobacco. Right now I'm doing Q1. You know why I'm getting this by bulk? 10 pounds of this. In general, everybody likes it or can smoke it. So I want to have it. I'm going to keep it, store it. I believe in dreams. I believe sometimes you get visions and dreams. The scripture says in the last days, the daughters will dream dreams, old men will see visions and dreams and stuff like that. And I see the day when, because of all this global warming stuff, they're going to put an end to cutting down trees. It might not come to pass in my lifetime, but if you touch a certain tree, they consider it sacred? No. Think about it. How do you stop the ozone layer from disappearing, or the ionosphere from disappearing? You gotta have oxygen. You gotta have clouds. I think that's where I think the value. I was trying to figure out the value of the value of the falcon. You see, this briar is cheap briar. Nobody talks about the briar. It's cheap briar. This is the best briar. The aluminum saves on wood, right? You got plastic. You can make that. And you see, it's the briar. So this cuts down. I'm cutting down so much. One more tree. You can use a tube, anything to smoke out of. That's not important. What's important is good tobacco. This is utility. I mean, I don't get artsy fartsy. I like a nice looking pipe. Okay, I understand the designs and everything. That's his expression. That's not my expression. But why I like Danish pipes, they smoke so well. They give me a good smoke. That's what I look for. This gives me, it gets hot. It says give me cool smoke. You give me a hot smoke. Look at now you don't have problems biting down. Look at this one and look at this. This is wired a fishtail, right? Look at this one. This doesn't, I gotta hold it here. Right here I got this missing. So I got a gap there. I can't. I need wide. And the only ones that really making nice wide for the most part. And the Italians are, hasn't changed at all. It hasn't been modified or anything. They can make this wider. Peterson can make really wide bits. I don't understand. Double bits. I don't want to come back. I don't understand that. I'd buy a pipe even if it was made out of wood. There's wooden stems. Like, you could make this wooden stems and elongate it there and make it bulkier. You end up buying rubbers for it. That's just my take on it. Yeah, but they're going to tax tobacco really heavy the next couple of years, man. And I feel sorry for that's why I'm buying everything now, putting it away. Set myself to smoking 3 times. I'm smoking 3 times for the 3 bowls a day will do me, So you count that. You need 16 ounces is good to have around. But if you can afford it, I can. I stock up. But you gotta know how to keep it, store it. You know? Right now I'm building up my pipe, exactly the ones I really want. I showed most of the guys online. These are the ones I really like, I enjoy. They have some meaning to me. In the past I had something like that. And if it doesn't have a meaning, I want a couple of more Danish pipes, Nordings. I knew the man. I met the man, knew the man, and great smoke. I have room. Maybe somebody, or run into somebody that can't afford it to buy a pipe, or have one, can't afford it, whatever, and wants a good pipe. And I can say, well, you could pay me, here it is. You could pay me in installments. He's got a pipe. Pipe companies ain't gonna do that. That's why I'm glad for. They're making Briar's Briar, man. Don't buy into this 4 grade grain and all that stuff. What's important is good tobacco, though. You're gonna smoke it. Good tobacco. Not. You're not smoking the art. You're smoking tobacco. That's what matters. Good tobacco, processed, air cure, high cure, whatever, pressed, plate, ribbon cut, whatever cut you like. It goes in the same damn bowl. You smoke it up. Rather than thought, Sailor the Piper Man, Piper's the Sailor Man. Have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna eat me some popcorn and watch me some college basketball. Adios.